Hello Bama fans! Alabama is making big moves when it comes to QB. Now for 2026, they have an offer from a new rookie. Let's get to the news now. And this time, the rookie of the moment is Jackson Fields, a young quarterback from Louisiana who is attracting attention wherever he goes. The story of this kid from Destrehan High School is one of those cases that remind us why we love this sport so much: raw talent, passion for the game, and a trajectory that seems written for the big stage. The Crimson Tide extended an invitation for Fields to participate in a camp on campus on June 14th, and this is not just another event on the team's schedule. It is a strategic move that could yield valuable results for the future. When we talk about Jackson Fields, we are talking about someone who already carries with him an impressive amount of experience for a player who is only 17 years old. He has the ideal physique to excel at the quarterback position. But what really stands out is his ability to read the game and the precision with which he puts the ball in the hands of his receivers. In 2024, he finished the season with absurd numbers: 4,190 yards and 52 touchdowns. These numbers are not just cold statistics, they reflect Fields' ability to lead his team under pressure, something that is already rare to see in players so young. He has the calmness inside the pocket that many veterans are still trying to master. Fields, in his statements, made it clear that he follows DeBoer's work and recognizes the impact he has brought to the team's offense. It is no wonder that he referred to the DeBoer Penix offense as something that is on another level. This shows that the young quarterback is not just interested in wearing the Alabama jersey because it is an iconic brand. He understands what is being built there now. He knows that playing under DeBoer could be the perfect springboard to reach new heights in his career. And speaking of iconic brands, it's impossible not to mention the Saban era when talking about Alabama. Nick Saban built a legacy that few can imagine surpassing. However, what we're seeing now is a successful transition, something that could have been a time of uncertainty but is actually proving to be an opportunity for the program to evolve even further. Fields, like many young quarterbacks, grew up watching Saban's games and admiring what he represented in college football. But he also shows respect and enthusiasm for the new direction the program is taking under DeBoer. This balance of tradition and renewal is exactly what makes Alabama so special. What's most impressive about Jackson Fields, besides his numbers and technical skills, is the mindset he developed throughout his high school career. He faced adversity, from injuries to frequent coaching changes. Instead of getting discouraged, he used those experiences to mold himself as a player and a leader. When he says he's learned to not let anyone else work harder than you, it's clear he understands what it means to wear an Alabama jersey. It's a program that demands total commitment, and Fields seems ready for that. Alabama's interest in Fields isn't isolated. Other college football giants, including Florida State, LSU, Oklahoma, Ohio State, and Tulane, are also eyeing him. It only reinforces how coveted he is and how smart the Crimson Tide will need to be in order to secure his signature. The fact that Fields' pitch at Destrehan's spring game went viral and garnered over 1 million views on X, formerly Twitter, shows just how much of a reach he already has. He's not just a talented player, he's a figure who generates engagement and interest, something that fits perfectly with the Alabama brand. As Fields prepares for camp in Tuscaloosa, all eyes will be on him. It will be a unique opportunity to showcase his talent in a competitive environment while also experiencing firsthand the weight of representing a program like Alabama. For Crimson Tide fans, it's a time for optimism. The team is clearly focused on securing a solid future at the quarterback position, and Fields seems like exactly the kind of player Bama could use. Kalen DeBoer is putting the right pieces together to ensure his offense is even more lethal in the 2025 season. And two names are at the center of that transformation: Ryan Grubb and Nick Sheridan. The collaboration between these two high-level coaches promises to not only elevate the Crimson Tide's offense, but also shape an offensive style that could become a benchmark in the sport. Kalen DeBoer was emphatic in highlighting the impact of this partnership during his interview with The Next Round. He mentioned something that few programs can claim: Alabama now has two quarterbacks coaches with exceptional skills working side by side. That's rare in college football, where there's often just one central figure making the strategic decisions. However, what we're seeing in Tuscaloosa is a unique synergy, with Sheridan and Grubb bringing complementary experiences to create something even greater than either could do alone. Nick Sheridan, who has already proven his credentials as Alabama's offensive coordinator in 2024, plays a crucial role in that process. Not only does Sheridan know the team's current system, but he also brings a deep understanding of the nuances of the Crimson Tide offense. His previous experience as a tight ends coach, combined with his ability to develop quarterbacks, gives him a comprehensive view of the game. During this offseason, Sheridan had the opportunity to explain to Ryan Grubb the why behind certain decisions made in 2024. This exchange of knowledge is not only beneficial for Grubb, but also for Sheridan himself, who can now refine his strategies based on Grubb's innovative insights. On the other hand, Ryan Grubb comes to Alabama with an impressive resume, especially from his work in Washington. In 2023, he helped build one of the most explosive offenses in the country, leading the Huskies to the national championship game against Michigan. 10 players from the team were selected in the NFL draft, 7 of which were offensive players, a direct reflection of Grubb's ability to maximize the potential of his players. Now, in his first season as play caller in Tuscaloosa, he has the chance to apply that same philosophy to Alabama's talented roster. The combination of Grubb and Sheridan is particularly interesting because they have worked together before, albeit in different roles. During their time in Washington, both were involved in developing the Huskies' offense, but each had different responsibilities. That prior experience creates fertile ground for collaboration, as they already understand how the other thinks and operates. According to DeBoer, that familiarity allowed the duo to work with remarkable efficiency from the start, expanding the quarterback's space and creating new possibilities within the offense. Grubb, known for his tendency to get the most out of his offensive weapons, brings an aggressive and creative mindset to Alabama. He is exactly the type of strategic mind the program needs to continue competing at the highest level. Sheridan, with his experience in the Crimson Tide's current system, provides a solid foundation for Grubb to implement his ideas without losing the team's identity. This combination of innovation and continuity is what has Alabama fans so optimistic about 2025. In addition, it's worth noting the history of success between DeBoer and Grubb. The two have worked together in the past, including in 2007 when they began building reputations as masterminds of innovative offenses. This long-standing relationship allows DeBoer to fully trust Grubb to lead the offense, knowing that he shares the same strategic vision. Together, they have the potential to create something truly special in Tuscaloosa. For the players, this collaboration between Grubb and Sheridan is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. They will have access to two brilliant minds who not only understand the game on a deep level, but are also committed to helping them reach their full potential. For the quarterbacks, in particular, this synergy could be transformative. With Sheridan focused on technical refinement and Grubb bringing innovative ideas to the playbook, the development of these players should reach new heights. The Crimson Tide is investing in people who know how to win big games and create offensive systems that leave opponents in fear. I want to hear your thoughts.